Toss time for match number 4 of the Safari International T20 Cup. We're coming to you live from the beautiful 7 District Sports Club here in Ajman. To my left is the star cast leading UUDS Tuskers, a very familiar face, Mr. Dilan Suravira, our match referee and official, Mr. Faisal, and the captain of Lucknow Capitals, Mr. Milan Padel, is going to be Dilan to flip the coin. Go ahead. Heads is the call. It has come down as tails. Please inform the umpire of your decision. Mr. Dilan, please look at the camera. Show us your beautiful face. So, won the toss. What have you decided?
I was just to bowl first.
Bowling? Yes.
Yeah.
Bowling first on this track. What do you think is a decent score to chase in second innings?
Yeah, it's best wicket, I think. It's 200 plus is best thing because we have today good bowling side and batting side, balance side. Because two changes today. Some now there Naftab go to the camp match and Gayan Chintaka and Charitinmal in play 11.
Very strong team. Of course, you gave us the breaking news that you're about to get married in a couple of weeks. So, congrats to you and your family.
Thank you very much.
All the best for the game.
Thank you.
मिलन भाई अनफॉर्चुनेटली टॉस हार गए. पहले बैटिंग आ गई. अगर टॉस जीते तो क्या प्लान था?
बॉलिंग ही करने वाले थे हम लोग भी.
चलिए अब बैटिंग आ गई तो क्या लग रहा है सेफ स्कोर?
160 180 सेफ स्कोर है विकेट पे.
और ओवरऑल की टूर्नामेंट कैसे एंजॉय कर रहे हैं सफारी कप आप लोग?
एक्चुअली ये मेरा फर्स्ट टाइम है बिकॉज मैं लास्ट 2 सीज़न देख रहा था. इट्स वंडरफुल टूर्नामेंट.
पिछली बार देख रहे थे, अब सफारी में आपको जंगल में पड़ गए. ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द गेम.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू.
Right then, news from the centre. It is UUDS Tuskers who won the toss and elected to bowl first. Right then, welcome cricket fans to match number 4 of the Safari International T20 Cup 2026 Season 4. It is Lucknow Capitals taking on UUDS Tuskers. Lucknow Capitals invited to bat first by UUDS. Rahil Ali and Milan Patel, the captain in the middle, will be facing his first ball against Hafiz Almas Ayub. A gentle bit of outswing on that one and watchfully played. It was UUDS Tuskers who won the toss and wanted to put the pressure on the opposition with the ball in hand. So let's see if Hafiz Almas can make that new ball count. Deep square leg and a deep third in position. Orthodox setup for the right-hand batters. Plenty of men, as you would expect, in the 30-yard ring. Oh, chipped in the air, but luckily it went to the left of that short mid-wicket fielder. Nervous way for Milan, the captain, to get off the mark. Rahil Ali, exciting youngster. He certainly does pack a punch. And he'd like to maximize these power play fielding restrictions for sure. Will not be easy against Hafiz Almas. Just straying down the leg side. He does like to shuffle around in his crease, Rahil. Very much the height of summer here in the UAE, but the action continues non-stop. UUDS Tuskers will fancy going a long way in this tournament. Quality side had a brilliant season in the UAE. A beautiful bowling right in that uncertain channel. Will certainly be tough going for the fast man. Hot, humid conditions in Ajman. Here at the 7 Districts Sports Club, beautiful facility. In fact, it's an international venue. It's hosted women's T20I qualifiers a couple of seasons ago. Punishing drive from Patel. And it will just kiss the rope for the first boundary for Lucknow. Nicely driven by the captain. So 7 for no loss. So it's going to be the left arm swing bowler, Ravindra Sanjaya, continuing from the near end. Looks a decent batting wicket so far. Similar field setup for Sanjaya, the deep square leg and the deep third. Milind will just need to be careful for that in-dipper. Make sure not to overstride on that front foot. Looking for that big, flashy square drive. Just need to be careful. He's a quality campaigner. Was outstanding this season for UUDS Tuskers. That awkward angle he creates, plus lively pace. Just feel that the field setup for him is a bit square at the moment. I'd like all of them just to get a touch straighter for that big flash. There's a big gap between the keeper and the deep third. Could even think about taking a deep gully and bringing the third man in. Well played, good single taken. Even though there's plenty of men in the ring for the Tuskers. Soft hands. Looks really switched on here, Milind. His first outing in the Safari T20 Cup. So certainly there will be some nervous anxiety. Hooked, but not well enough. Excellent catch taken at short fine leg. Great setup by Ravindra Sanjaya. And Raheel Ali was much too late. And a well-judged catch at fine leg. The Tuskers strike early. 9 for 1.
इतना लेट शुरुआत कल तो 10:30 पे स्टार्ट हुई थी आज नहीं होगा इंशाल्लाह वो तो मिस्टेक हो गया ना सर इधर की टीमें उधर की है उधर वाली टीमें इधर की हैं एक टॉस हो गया सारा कुछ हो गया टीम इधर से उधर ये इसके लिए लेट हो गया तो पे भविष्य किसका भविष्य तो ते जुगता मारे लाए हैं या स्कोरिंग करना आए थे ये वो बुला जरा कश्मीरी वाले को पेप्सी 7 अप तो मंगाइए भविष्य गायकवाड़ बाकी नहीं करोगे मजाक कुछ नहीं करोगे कर मजाक करना तो बेहोश हो जाना गर्मी उन्होंने बुला कश्मीरी वाले ने माइक ना कम म्यूट कर दिया फिर तो आवाज फिर पूरा ही बंद करना पड़ेगा एक बार ये ना करें आज की आवाज बाकी बात वचन ले
So Bhavishya Gaikwad coming in at 3. A big shout! Maybe just sneaking down the leg side, a bit of inside edge, something in between. Very lucky is Bhavishya. So 2 overs gone, 9 for 1.
थोड़ा इधर उधर था कह सकते थे कि बच रहे अब एंट्री से दिया चांस तो देना पड़ेगा बड़े पैमाने पे हो रहा है तकरीबन लेकर रखी हुई है कितना 15-20 प्राइस कितना प्राइस भी होगा 10-20 वाले अवेलेबल नहीं है लेकिन दूसरी रखी हुई है बाकी समझदार हो आधी टीमें इंडिया से हैं कई बाहर से हैं हाँ वो सही वेले आए हैं
So left arm spin coming in the game with Yomesh. Rana Singhe, very reliable, steady performer. Not a big turner of the ball, but he'll keep asking the right questions. Long off and a deep mid-wicket in position for him. So Milind will need to be careful, especially playing across the line. Doesn't offer a lot of turn. It's more of those drifting arm deliveries. Well, that was a real loser. And it's already a very humid day. So certainly the hand towels will be coming out for the spinners early. Oh, just in the gap. To the right of that point fielder was Ariel. Milind Patel committed to the shot. Wasn't in control for sure. Perhaps needed to be on the front foot. But he got away with it. Risky indeed. But that will not discourage Yomesh. Oh, where has that gone? Just goes to show how humid it is. Sweaty palms and fingers. Of course, the teams need to be mindful of the over rate as well. Need to get on with it. Waiting for the umpire's signal. Did it just no? Straying down leg, so he's struggling for his line. Clearly at the moment is Yomesh. Very unlike him. So Bhavishya, let's see if he can get going here. No change in the field. Long off and deep mid. Had a nervous first ball. Very close on that LBW appeal. Well, clearly Dilan Suravira needs to have a word with his front line spinner. Only bowled one legal delivery, if I'm not wrong. Two, in fact. Loopy delivery on that occasion, but Bhavishya will breathe a sigh of relief to get off the mark. Punched off the back foot, beautiful. Short, wide, and deserved to be punished. So the captain, Milind, is looking in great touch. Nothing delivery from Yomesh. It's a long over and an expensive one for UUDS Tuskers. There is a fielder. Oh, just in front of him. Got enticed into that big shot. And you can see the captain, Dilan Suravira, already warming up. Bowls a bit of quickish off break. I'm sure he'll have a big role to play this afternoon. Well, the radar is clearly off for Yomesh here. So end of a lengthy over, 14 off it, 24 for 1.
विपुल को कॉल करो, उसको मैसेज करो, वो बुला देगा।
ये कौन सा ओवल है? रिपन यार ये कैंटीन वाले को इधर भेजना कैमरे की तरफ, इधर ओवल 2 में प्लीज़ यार, कुछ हमने सामान मंगाना है। थैंक यू। ये पंखे के पास, हम पंखे के साथ बैठे हैं।
पंकज के पास,
पंकज के पास, पंखे के पास नहीं।
जा जाके बैटिंग करो, चलो जल्दी जा रहे हो, बैटिंग आई हो।
Sanjaya will continue. Coming around the wicket to Milind. With that natural angle, will force the Lucknow Capitals captain to drive at the ball. Very nicely steered. That's a lovely shot. That was pure timing. He is looking really switched on here, dealing in boundaries. It was just those neat hands. Once again, the field is very square for some reason. They need to get a bit straighter for Sanjaya. Very quick outfield at the 7 District Sports Club. So switching to over the wicket once more. Oh, was that a chance? Did it catch the glove? Well, they didn't take a run, so we'll never know. And the catch was put down by Taraka, the hard-hitting wicket-keeper. Certainly is a bit of bounce in the surface. Really bending his back here is Sanjaya. In tough conditions. Oh, the fuller one. Beautiful setup. Almost did the trick. The value of experience and quality. He was just a split second late on that one, Milind. It could have been all over. Plenty of chirp out there in the middle. Some half chances being created. Clearly pitching outside. Can be frustrating as a fast bowler. But the captain is looking solid, 19 of 15 with 4 boundaries. So 2 more overs of power play remaining. It's 30 for 1. So the captain coming on to bowl, Dilan Suravira from the far end. Just ballooning over mid-off. Good looking shot. Coming in from Bhavishya. Read the field well. And went up and over nicely. Smart batting. Just read the field positions and easily lofted. That will give him some much needed confidence. The key will be the captain though. He's batting beautifully. Looks very compact, very organized, strong. Square of the wicket, especially through that cover point region. Oh, it was the armour from around the wicket. He just closed the face of the bat early. Lucky couple of runs. Perhaps expecting the ball to turn. Not really familiar with Dilan. Now they've got Samal Udavatte in at slip, but maybe the opportunity has come and gone. Certainly not backing down from playing his shots. That's sensible. You're batting well. He's on 22 of 18. No need to try to do too much. And taken, excellent catch. Yomesh makes amends in the field. A loose shot from Bhavishya. Didn't really commit to the stroke. Looking to chip it over the offside ring. And an excellent catch at cover point. The captain strikes. Lucknow now in a spot of bother. 38 for 2. So it's going to be a change in the bowling. Mohammad Adil. Big strapping fast bowler. Coming in from the near end. New batter in is Manraj Sahota. Will be at the non-strikers end. Not quite out of the middle, but hit well enough. Oh, there's some confusion, thankfully. Only a single. Seems to be a new addition to UUDS Tuskers. Mohammad Adil, haven't seen him before playing for them, but looks a solid unit. Big lad, right arm fast. Trying to bowl a fuller length, that's always encouraging. Deep third and a square leg in position for him as well, as Manraj will be facing his first ball. And nicely done. Overall, apart from that one expensive over from Yomesh, Tuskers have been pretty good in the power play. A lot of spin options with the likes of Asel Sigara, Samil Udavatte, Yomesh, Dilan. So expecting a lot of spin outside the power play. The captain will hold the key. Just needs to do that perhaps till the 12th over. Build up this stand, anchor one end. Oh, got big on him. Nicely bowled. In the end, Manraj managed it relatively well. Luckily, no short third. Perhaps lost one wicket too many for their liking. 42 for 2 overall. Not a disastrous position to be in. 42 for 1 would have been good. Oh, this has ballooned up. And I think it's just gone off the lid. Beat him for pace on that one. Seems to be all right. Yeah, gives the okay to the bowler. That was a fiery delivery from Mohammad Adil. Very impressive. So he started off well here. Final delivery of the power play. It was the fuller one. And they'll pick up a couple. So 45 for 2 at the end of power play.
कैप्टन कंटिन्यू
Oh, beautiful bowling. Once again, they're playing for turn rather than recognizing his bowling those sliders. The two right-handers against Suravira. Leading edge. Well, that's a bit of a casual fielding effort from the point fielder. Was slow to react. I think it was Gihan there. Needed to get the throw off quickly. Could have been a run out. This is not out of the middle, but it's very straight. And in the end, that is slightly foolish from the long on fielder. Completely overran the ball. Can't do that, especially when the captain is bowling. So Milind looking very confident, 30 of 23. Oh, I think there was a bit of a outside edge on that one. Once again getting squared up. Beautiful bowling. 50 up for Lucknow Capitals at the end of 7.
इसके लिए उनको अकड़ है कि थोड़ी सी बने हम भी खेलें और दूसरी टीम को 80 या 90 बॉल आउट कर दिए 12 ओवर में।
कौन सी टीम थी वो?
कौन सी टीम मतलब वो दूसरी इधर ही।
अरे ये है जिंगबेल चलते
वो सब लगा है वही।
वाला क्या बात है।
ये तो स्पेयर रखी हुई।
और डंडे
डंडे
या सिर्फ बेल?
नहीं, डंडे बेल दोनों।
अच्छा वो तुम लोगों ने बनाए, वो लोग लाए?
वो लोग लाए। हमारे पास इतना बजट
ये सफारी है ना।
कौन है ये सफारी वाले? टूर वाले हैं, ट्रैवल एजेंसी है। So Adil will continue. Oh, outside edge. Flashy from Milind. He has been out there since ball 1. It is quite hot. Maybe a slight rush of blood, loss of concentration. Cannot afford that as the skipper, especially with the way you're playing. Beautiful bowling, but a bad shot. Completely played the wrong line on that occasion. Manraj needs to understand his role. We're only in the 8th over of the game. You can afford to take a bit of time to settle in. Much better shot that. Play with the straight blade. No real demons in the wicket so far as I can see. So if they can get up to around 160, 165 could be a pretty competitive score. 180 would be ideal. Edged is there and gone. Beautiful delivery. Easy take for the keeper. So the captain departs. Excellent bowling from Adil and well taken. And now Lucknow Capitals will need to dig deep here. 52 for 3. अच्छा कोई गेस्ट टीम में बाहर से आई हुई हैं
ये सारी एक ऑस्ट्रेलिया की है, दो इंडिया की है, एक बांग्लादेश की है।
बांग्लादेश की है
बंगला टाइगर के नाम से खेल
हाँ।
प्लेयर सारे इधर के खेल रहे हैं आधे से
हाँ।
ना, कुछ लड़के आए हुए हैं।
जाफिर खेल रहा है
नहीं जाफर नहीं,
अच्छा
जाफर तो आउट ऑफ स्क्रीन हो गए।
तो यानी सीपी भी तो एक टीम में है
सीपी है ना, वही बंगला टाइगर में खेल रहा
हाँ
है। उसमें सीपी है, शमसू है
अच्छा सारे मलवारी जमा हो गए
और जहर इकबाल है।
कल खेल रहे थे, हार गए, बहुत 160 चेस नहीं कर पाए।
लेकिन सारे नए नए लोग ही हैं मोर और लेस
सॉरी बेटर नेम ओके ओके नबील अरशद अपने इधर वाला
ये भी इनकी टीम में खेल रहा है क्या हाल है फर्स्ट क्लास बात सुन कैंटीन वाले को नहीं बुलाया उसको कोई है थोड़े ड्रिंक्स दे जाए हमें पैसे ले ले कैसे हो बाइक जिंदा है तुम भी जिंदा हो
नहीं, बाइक चेंज कर दी है, वो मर गई थी।
अच्छा नया मॉडल
बाइक के बगैर नहीं जी सकता।
ठंडा है पानी
जी जी एकदम।
निकाल यार एक ओ, उधर कौन गिर गया भाई नहीं नहीं यार इंसानियत नहीं है ये क्रिकेट खेलना इसमें डर लगता है अल्लाह माफ
बहुत
करे।
ज़्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटी है ना।
बंदा 10 मिनट खड़ा हो तो पानी की जगह पे हैदर भाई का अर्सा हो गया यार
आ ही नहीं गए सर, कितना 1.5 साल हो गए घर में।
पैसा नहीं पता कहाँ था वो।
ये मनराज तो अभी आया अभी से गिर गया
पैसा नहीं ट्राई हो गया सी कोशिश कर सकते चार हो गई ट्राई हो गया सी कोशिश कर सकते चार ही हो गई
53 पे 3।
बंदे दसिया ना बंदे दसिया ना
52 for 3 7.4
बंदे दसिया ना
54 पे 3, 54।
अरे नहीं
आज की तो है बंदे को दसिया ना पंचे तो जिसमें मिलने में तो सोच के खेलते थे
52 पे 3 आउट है 4 गेंदें हो गई हैं सो हार्ड हिटिंग ऑलराउंडर नबील अरशद coming in at 5 Mohammad Adil rewarded for his consistency with the big wicket of Milind. That is what the Tuskers have done well, just kept chipping away in terms of the wickets. And kept that sustained pressure on Lucknow Capitals. So a good over from Adil. 54 for 3 at the end of 8 overs. उधर क्या हालात है मुंबई ठोक रहे हैं उनको मुंबई मराठा कौन से कैंप में साहब ने दफा कर यार ठंडी तो रहेगी ना किस चीज के डाइट कौन सी है 7 अप है डाइट कितने की है कैन 6 7 अप ले आ हाँ पी लो ना और क्या फर्क पड़ता है अच्छा फिर आप 4 दे दो. हाँ. हाँ दिलन. Oh, beautiful bowling. As soon as he's come around the wicket, they're really struggling against him. Manraj on 6 of 9. He's playing for the turn that isn't there. And that frustration is clearly starting to build on Lucknow Capitals. This is delightful bowling. Such a value add to the team is Dilan. Thinking captain, very useful with the bat as well. Superb bowling. Outstanding. This is a treat to watch. 54 for 3 at the end of 9 overs. चलो फंस गए हो अच्छा आउट होना शुरू हो गए
ओए बंद कर
बलोची बना देता है So Asal Sigara, the left arm spinner, coming in from the near end. Former Sri Lanka under 19 is Asal. Very, very fine all-rounder. Tremendous all-action sort of cricketer. And one of the key players for UUDS Tuskers in all formats. Well, Nabil does like to go hard against spin, so he'll need to show some patience here. But the runs have really dried up. So that frustration and that pressure will be building on them. And it's not easy to penetrate that offside ring. They're a very good fielding side. UUDS. Nicely cut away. Deep cover will have a bit of a chase. And superb fielding to get the throw off quickly. Really looking switched on. Working hard in the field. And outside the power play session, they've really put the brakes on the scoring. Card machine hai?
मैं दे देता हूँ नहीं नहीं मैं ओके मैं दे दूंगा नहीं नहीं
पक्की बात है
मैं दे दूंगा
इसके खाते में डाल दो हेलो पंकज पंकज उदास पंकज निराश इस बॉल पे आउट है या नहीं
आई थिंक आउट खड़ी करेगा
इसने बाहर डाल दी यार
लास्ट बॉल बिफोर ड्रिंक एंड 56 आफ्टर 10 ओवर 95 हो गया 9 में
ओए होए
अनूप चौधरी
can't find the gap. So at the drinks break, Lucknow Capitals need to dig deep here. 56 for 3. So back live after the drinks break, match number 4 of the Safari International T20 Cup. It's match number 4 of season 4. Tuskers in a dominant position at the moment after inviting Lucknow Capitals to bat first. 56 for 3 as Manraj and Nabil look to rebuild this partnership. Yomesh struggled in the power play. Let's see if he can bounce back. Certainly do have plenty of spinners in their side. The likes of Samal, Asel, who just came on before drinks. But once again, he's just struggling to pitch the ball where he would like. Usually very metronomical and very precise, just having an off day. Trying his hand at over the wicket now. Slightly defensive line, I dare say. And struggles continue. A good looking punch. Manraj has really struggled with the humidity. But he's hanging in there for the team. We'll need to dig deep here. Very tough conditions, even though it is getting a bit easier with the sun going down. Just to our left. Very good application being shown so far from Nabil Arshad, trying to play as straight as possible. Biding his time, building up his innings. Oh, has he got him? We will go upstairs to the TV umpire. The Zing wickets have lit up. As Manraj just overcooked it here. We'll take a look at the big screen. Clean connection. Oh, he's made it back. Just made it in time. Really stretched that back leg. So confirmation coming in for the green light. So lucky escape, but good bowling from Yomesh. That should encourage him. Slightly aerial, but big gap towards that sweeper cover. Long way away from that 160 sort of score. We'll need a big flurry in the final 3-4 overs. So better over from Yomesh. 62 for 3.
इसके इनके बाकी सारे बच्चे बैठे हुए हैं किसी को बोल रहे हैं
यानी हमारी दुआ कबूल होगी।
वही करूँ मैं कर
इनका ये है कि हम ग्राउंड आएंगे तो कुछ लगाओ इनका।
जब ये मैंने सुना ना कि बॉलिंग का तो मैंने किसी की भी तस्वीर
वो भी उसको गालियाँ दे रहे थे तूने क्यों बॉलिंग दी। शुक्र अब्दुलरहमान खड़ा था वरना पता नहीं कितनी लंबी कैच चली। So trial by spin continues. But they have found it tough going. Whenever there's been that over the wicket angle from the left armers or round the wicket from Dilan Suravira. Remember, they were 40 odd for 2 at the end of the power play. So barely 20 runs scored since. Hope survives. Big heave. Just an inside edge that saved him. And even though Nabil Ashad is timing the ball well, but just getting tied down here, 5 off 11. You can sense he's itching for the big shot. Another tidy over in progress from Sigara. Beautiful bowling, only 3 runs conceded so far. Oh, bottom edge, that was a gift. Doesn't have the legs to go all the way. And they're not pushing for the third. So end of the 12th. सिंगल हुआ फिर 2 हुए फाइनल में कैच लिया था मुखातर लीग के फाइनल में इसने
मुझे तो
इस
लगता है
लड़के ने रोहान का कैच था शायद 400 श्रीलंकन बंदा आया हुआ था इनको सपोर्ट करने ये रखना शराब की बदबू इतनी
अभी इधर भी पीएंगे सर।
हाँ हाँ क्या मज़ा आया लेकिन हार के फाइनल हो गए
बीएचके ने पूरा फाइनल जीते इस दफा
So Mudita Lakshan, new bowler being introduced. Young right arm medium pacer. 3 men deep on the onside. The long off and deep cover. Will they be perhaps looking to target him? Current run rate is just 5.5, so something certainly needs to happen here for Lucknow Capitals. Floodlights starting to take over here at the beautiful 7 District Sports Club. Fabulous facility, world-class facility here in the heart of Ajman.
माद महमूदा कॉल करिए
Oh, looking to go for that big shot over extra. Just slightly losing his shape there. Manraj. It's been a laborious partnership. 15 and 28 deliveries, so clearly they are thinking about upping that scoring rate. Nicely bowled, right in the block hole. Can't go anywhere from there except straight. खत्म हो ही गया तुम्हारा हनीमून कैसे हो खेल रहे हो ये किसकी किसके साथ Oh, Nabil goes inside out. That bottom hand, punching it over extra cover for 4. Bit of a slot delivery. And nicely put away for a much needed boundary. That's what he's capable of. Take a look here. He's got so much raw power in those forearms. Will he clear the long on? Sixer. First maximum of this game. Mudita not learning from his mistake. Another very friendly delivery. And absolutely hammered. Very smart batting. Read that slow delivery quite early. Just keeps it moving. So end of 13, 79 for 3.
ये मसला तो कितने है स्कोर इधर 80 है
सही है ना 20 ओवर तो बैटिंग बैटिंग कर ही लेते हैं लोग So this is going to be interesting. Asil into his third over, but Nabil Arshad now looking dangerous. Picked up his first maximum in the previous over. Partnership now up to 28 runs. Manraj has been out there for the longest of times. 10 of 22, so he needs to get going too. There is a big gap between the keeper and backward point. And he's found it. Nicely played. Will be 4. Loose delivery from Asil. Just waited to punch it between that cover and point fielder. First loose delivery. And duly punished. Good comeback. But any amount of bat that misses the keeper there, runs on offer there. So interesting passage of play. especially in the next 6 overs. As Lucknow Capitals look to turn it on. Oh, beautiful delivery, slightly quicker into the wicket on that occasion. तुमने खेल बड़े कैंपों में सुना है तुम काम ऑन किया हुआ है तुमने कैंप कैसा गया है अभी भी चल रहा है वेरी गुड क्या 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 फीडबैक दिया उन्होंने वो गलती ना कर दे तो मैं यूं ही खिला दूं और इंडिया नहीं गए ऑफ सीजन हाँ फिर सही है और लग रहे हो थोड़े जिम जी पापा मैं निकला हूँ असर पढ़ के 4:15 कमरे में थी इनको पता था मैं गया हूँ बताया तो था मेरा मैच है नहीं 2 मैच है अजमान में टैक्सी में ना ही नवीन नॉन स्ट्राइकर भाई गर्मी तो है मैं सोच रहा हूँ जान छुड़ा लूँगा सुबह आज करके जान छुड़ा लूँगा शायद बस ऐसे ही है नहीं नहीं अब कमिटमेंट तो किए करके तो जाऊँगा फिर कहूँगा भाई या तो ये ठीक करो या किसी और को चेक करो हमारे माइक की बैटरी चेक करो बस इधर बैठे हुए छाँव में अब तो ठीक हो गया अब तो मगरिब का वक्त है बहरहाल मैं करता हूँ आपको फ्री होके बात मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है अजमान क्यों ले आई तो पागल तो नहीं है चलें अब क्या हो सकता है उसको वो ठीक है वो फ़ोन पे था Well, a major shift in momentum coming now. Partnership up to 39. Looking good. This pair in the middle. Ballooning up towards extra cover. Just over him. Terrific spell from the captain. Only 18 runs conceded. I think it will have to be Nabil who does the big hitting. Manraj will just need to hang in there with him till at least the 17th or 18th. Could have been a single there, but they decide against it. 92 for 3 with 5 to go.
बैटरी है मेरा भाई बैटरी है जो है चार्ज करके हम उठा के रख
So Asel still searching for his first wicket. Immaculate bowling figures. Has found a pocket of space, but only a single. I think that's okay from Manraj. He will be itching for a go though. Just 4 overs after this. Smart bowling. Bowling it into the wicket there. Asel, he knows Nabil is looking for that big wind up. So just offering him the single rather than really get underneath it. And straight to the fielder. Bit of extra bounce for Asel. Trying to force the cut shot. Completely lost control. And Manraj will eventually fall in the pursuit of quick runs. Simple catch. And Mudit makes no mistake. A good partnership comes to an end. 94 for 4. क्या ब्यूटी लगा दे, क्या दिखा रहा है बैट्समैन खेलते हुए? ब्यूटी शॉट लगा दे. कौन कर रहा है? अब्दुलरमान कर रहा है.
Abdurrahman from
ये
Covington.
flurry of quick runs for Lucknow Capitals. 140 maybe. Could prove to be a fighting score. Certainly below par, but it'll give them something to work with. Asel has been outstanding. 1 for 18. Would love to make it 2. So into the final 4 overs. 94 for 4. लेकिन अगला 8:30 कैसे शुरू होगा? सवाल नहीं पैदा.
9:30 हो जाते हैं.
So change of ends for Ravindra Sanjaya, the designated death bowler for UUDS. Will be a wide, a bit too short on that occasion. Even though Nabil is a big lad. Hasn't bowled from this end today, so will take a bit of getting used to. Pacey delivery. Did look touch and go. So good call by the leg umpire. Slow delivery, and there is a mid-wicket fielder. Oh, he's put it down. Mudita. But a simple run out. Or is it? Has Ritesh made it? I think he has. Well, that is sloppy from UUDS Tuskers. The danger man. It was a superb slow delivery. And completely made a mess of the catch. So Ritesh has made it. Taking a look at the field, there is a deep fine, deep square, long on. So mid-wicket is in as he was for Nabil Arshad. They've kept the mid-off in as well. So there is a deep third and a deep cover. The invitation is there to go over mid-off or through mid-wicket. Now a slight change in the field. Fine leg called in. And pushing the mid-off back. Playing with the minds of the batters is Ravindra Sanjaya. Oh, big inside edge. Beautifully bowled. He went for that stock delivery in swing Yorker. Mind you, he's in his late 30s, early 40s, Sanjaya. But kept himself supremely fit and still bowls at good pace. Not easy to get underneath him. And once again, the run scoring has ceased. For Lucknow Capitals. He's been exceptional as well today. Only 10 runs conceded. Still has one more over to go. Very professional and organized side is the UUDS Tuskers. Very large Sri Lankan contingent. Right on the money. And a superb over. 98 for 4. So Mudita bowled an expensive first over. Can he bounce back? Opportunity for Nabil to get some big runs. Smart length. I think that's better. Make Nabil Arshad hit to the square boundaries rather than downtown. Slow delivery into the wicket. Clever bowling. If you're not confident in your Yorker, bowl off pace. Always a good idea. So Ritesh yet to really connect on a big shot. Once again, that slower off-cutter into the wicket is proving to be quite effective. That's what UUDS do really well. They prepare well. They have proper coaching staff, batting, bowling, and the data analyst. Then you've got the masseuse as well, preparing these players day in, day out, physiotherapist. And that's exactly the requirement if you have to compete at a high level. 100 up finally for Lucknow Capitals. Just after the power play, the spinners were proving too hot to handle. And after the departure of the captain, it was only Nabil Arshad who's really stood up. Hit straight. And excellent fielding by the big fast man. Mohammad Adil gets down. Been a very good over from Mudita so far. Thrashed hard, but cannot find the boundary. In the end, it's superb bowling from young Mudita. 103 for 4. 2 overs to go. बल्ब चेंज करने होंगे पंकज महंगे होंगे लंबा खर्चा वाकई So penultimate over to Ravindra Sanjaya. It's chipped and just beyond the long on. How did Nabil get that ball to travel that far? He did react late. And in the end, he reacted too late. Just couldn't get there. Three boundaries and a maximum to his name. Hammered. And will be a max. Read the length early and smashed by Nabil Arshad. Halfway down the track, easy pickings. And he enjoyed that one. Sounded like a gunshot off the bat. So a flurry of quick runs. It's still not too late. 10 legal deliveries remaining. Change in the field. Deep mid wicket goes out. Fine leg comes in. Coming around the wicket. Just about squeezed out. Should be 2. And Nabil will push. Great running. Superb running. He was the one coming to the danger end and he made it. It's been a hard-fought effort from Nabil Arshad. Very energy-sapping effort, this. loud shout, but just the bat hitting the pitch. He certainly deserved to reach his personal milestone, batted beautifully. Came in when they were 52 for 3. Excellent execution of the wide Yorker. So good comeback in this over after that 6. Sneaking down leg, and they'll... Oh, it's a run out. Nicely thrown by the point fielder. And Ritesh was never going to make it. So he'll have to head back here. A run out.
उधर क्या हालात है?
उधर थोड़ा मैच तकड़ा होगा।
अच्छा,
इधर टॉस पे इधर शोर करे तो खाली हो जाती है तभी।
शो कह रहे हैं इनकी बॉलिंग आ गई पहले। उनका तो मूड था 300 ठोकने का।
खाना भी आ रहा है ना उसके बाद।
आ गए नबील भाई, नदीम भाई।
वो तो जवाब क्या है? वो तीसरे ओवर पे आ गए।
सारे उसको चली गए। उसका टास्क है बोल। नवजोत ऑफ साइड में भी भाई सिद्धू दा पियो आ गए। जी लास्ट ओवर,
But Lucknow Capitals have got the right man on strike. Nabil Arshad batting on 42. There will be pressure on the young fast bowler. Making the step up from the Tuskers academy team. It's found a gap. And square leg. Great effort put in. But it will find the fence. Despairing dive. Was looking for that Yorker. Big inside edge. They will take that however they come at the moment. Long on, will clear him. It's a sixer. 50 for Nabil Arshad. What a fantastic innings. 50 of 42 deliveries, 4 boundaries and 3 maximums. Once again, it was a length delivery. Fabulous knock. That was always going to be 6. Coming around the wicket, third in the circle, fine leg in the circle. Driven hard. There will be a run out here. No. I think Navjot Singh has made it in time. Great running. They wanted to get Nabil back on strike. These are priceless runs here for Lucknow Capitals. Long off fielder just in front of him. And more importantly, Nabil is off strike. So what can Navjot Singh produce here? Couple of sixes will get them up to 140. A swing and a miss. Dot delivery. So in the end, they will not get to that 140 mark. They will really need to fight hard with the ball in hand. But you never know, could be a low-scoring thriller on the offing tonight. Well, he's made a complete meal of it. And they will close on 128. Top scorer Nabil Arshad, 55 not out. The captain Milind Patel made 32 of 27. Wickets shared by Ravindra Sanjaya, Dilan Suravira, Mohammad Adil and Asal Sigara. So 129 the target for UUDS Tuskers.
लेकिन मजे की बात है श्रीलंकन सोच रहे होंगे हमने बॉलिंग की तो की क्यों
पागल है ना
20 ओवर बॉलिंग 3D कर ली है ना और क्या चाहिए
चलो आ जाओ. Right then, it's time for the run chase. Target of 129 for UUDS Tuskers. It's going to be Samal Udavatte and Akalanka Ganegama opening the innings. Nikhil Manoj Dugale taking the new ball for Lucknow Capitals. Samal, as we are quite familiar, exciting stroke player, likes to get on with the game. Let's see if Nikhil Dogale can create an impact. They need early wickets, at least 2 or 3 of them in the power play. Deep square leg and a long leg in position for the left-hander. As the umpire says play. Match number 4 of the Safari International T20 Cup. A full toss delivery. And waiting for the umpire signal. Was it a legal delivery? I felt it was high. Oh, he got away with it. It wasn't a no ball. Very, very lucky escape for Samal. Clearly a loosener from Nikhil Dogale. So for Akalanka, they have a long off and a deep square leg in position. Clearly his reputation precedes him. Oh, that will certainly be a no ball. Just struggling to get his release right. So free hit. Remember, a couple more of those and he'll have to be pulled from the attack. So some early nerves for Nikhil. Free hit for the Tuskers. No change in the field. Smashed through the covers. Just had to pick the gap. And that will be Akalanka's first boundary. He doesn't like to mess around. He'll get on with the game. Had all the time in the world. Just waited that extra split second. So achieving a milestone here, Akalanka. 2,000 first domestic runs here in the UAE. Congrats to him. Full toss and put down. And it's another no ball, so it was safe in the end. So the free hits continue. Pulled away in the gap. No chance for the mid-on. Easy pickings for Akalanka Ganegama. No real pace behind it. Friendly delivery. And he has been sent in there to get on with the game. I have to spare a thought for the youngster Nikhil. Just a teenager. There will be some nerves. It is the first game for the Lucknow Capitals in the Safari Cup. A lot of extras in this opening over.
दूसरा मैच 9 बजे टाइम पे स्टार्ट हो जाए ना फिर सही.
Taken on the full and will clear the mid-on. Nicely timed by Samal. Not quite out of the middle, but he got enough on it to clear the 30-yard ring. So he picks up his first boundary as well. Oh dear. Yet another full toss. Backed away for 6. It's another no ball. How many of these waist-high deliveries will he be allowed to get away with? All going wrong for Lucknow Capitals in the very first over. And I think he has run out of full toss deliveries and will be pulled from the attack, if I'm not wrong. Or not yet. We'll find out soon. Well, the umpires are being a bit lenient with the youngster. But another beamer and he will certainly be pulled out. He gets it right, but nicely pulled. Square leg in the circle. And Samalu Dawate had all the time in the world to dispatch that to square leg. Well, it's certainly been a rough introduction for the young lad. You have to feel for him. What a straight drive, but there is a long off. So 29 runs off the first over. Already less than 100. In fact, 100 needed.
मुक गया ओदा ओवर ओ की कर रहे हैं ਉਹਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ नो खत्म हो गया ना ना माफी के यार किधर सो रहे हो अजीब यार ये लोग क्या बाल लेके आए हमारे तो 3 नो बॉल इसमें से 3 नो बॉल इसमें इनको पकड़ के लाया तो दिहाड़ी पे चेक कर दसो ना फिर साथ में टीमों को दिखाई तो भाई जो टीमों पे इसमें टीमों ही क्रॉस कर
वो चाह रहे थे वो 3-4 गेंदे और डाले 60 भी नहीं होना।
देखो ये बात ठीक बोली आपने अंपायर चाह रहे कि जितने मैक्सिमम हो सके समझो
So it's going to be Praveen coming into bowl from the far end. Rollicking start here for UUDS Tuskers already. A bit of left arm spin coming into the game. It's a very young side in the bowling department. A lot of age group cricketers under 14, under 16. But an opportunity to tour overseas, always a special moment in their budding young careers. You never know, the next Web of Suryavanshi could be here somewhere. Or the next Virat Kohli, the next Rohit Sharma, the next Abhishek Sharma. It's all about living out your dream. Beautiful punch in the gap. Mid-off is in. And a flowing off drive from Samal Udavatte. Not a bad delivery by any means. But glorious timing. Take a look at this. Great balance. Straight blade. Lovely follow through. Up and over point. I think he should pull it in. Just unlocking his wrists to elevate the ball. Very fine all-rounder Samal has been capped by the UAE. I believe he's played a couple of T20s and a one-day game for the UAE national side. Smashed away, short wide. And had all the time in the world to pick his spot. No real turn on offer for the Lucknow Capitals. And Samal is raced on to 26 off 8. So just the start the Tuskers wanted. Bowl first, restrict the opposition, and then go hard with the bat. Oh, misjudged by the extra cover fielder. Just did not read the flight of the ball. It was a half chance. Lucky escape for Samal. So he's been off strike for a while, Akalanka. He wouldn't mind the spinners at this stage. Oh, good fielding at mid-wicket. Excellent effort. That's what you want to see from the young lads. Throwing themselves about, enjoying the occasion. It's not all about wins and losses just yet. Especially at this stage of their careers. Beautiful punch. Once again, short and wide and sent packing. Another expensive over, 17 off it. It's 46 for no loss.
एक और निखिल से और करवाने को
निखिल नहीं सारे वही सही है भाई इधर साइड सारे आ रहे हैं देख
Vijayan,
कॉपी कॉपी सुजन
only the Sujani.
वो दिन में ये भी कॉपी कॉपी
यही कहानी होगी. So the new bowler coming in is Sujain Jaiswal. Let's see if the youngster can get it right. Long off, long on in position as the boundary riders. Oh, excellent start. Right on the money. Back of good length. Plenty of traffic being directed by the wicketkeeper, Ritesh. Change in the field, a long on and deep mid in position for the left-hander. In the gap. Beautifully put away by Samal to raise the 50 for UUDS Tuskers. Nothing wrong with the delivery. Maybe slightly overpitched at best. But he picks the gap to perfection. Trying to overcorrect here, the youngster. Can be a tough ask. Bowling under lights here in the UAE. These lads have come over all the way from India to play the Safari International T20 Cup. A lot more humid here. Plus the dew can be overpowering. Was gone through the keeper. A great effort by the fine leg. But he couldn't scoop it back in. Will be +5. I think perhaps he should go over the wicket, try to angle it across Samal. That could work for him. Oh, lovely lofted shot. Elegance from Samal Udawate. Half volley. And how classy was that? Beautiful. Held his shape and just chipped it. This is some batting. 39 of just 12 deliveries. Oh, that is going to be a max. On the body, hooked away. And all the way. So young Jaiswal, anytime he's made a mistake, 400 career maximums for Samal Udavatte in UAE domestic cricket. What a shot. 45 of just 13 deliveries. He is rocketing up the top run getters chart with this innings. Could he get the fastest 50 of the tournament? Great fielding at long on, outstanding effort. I think it's Navjot out there who did really well. But another big over, 22 coming off it. And they are already beyond the halfway point of the run chase. This could be done and dusted quite early, to be honest. There is a chance. What a catch by Navjot. Ho ho! Navjot Singh Bajwa takes a stunner at long off. And what a moment for young Sujain. Take a look at this one. Ho ho! Brilliant. So the first wicket falls. 68 for 1. कमेंट्री कैसे
आप बार बार बंदे की दोस्ती कर रहे हो
नहीं यार जबरदस्त उनके लिए एक हाईलाइट बन के जिंदगी का
बहुत बहुत
नवजोत
क्या होके गए बगैर वैसे ही पकड़
वो
लिया
की कैच पड़ेगा वीर
सामर
महीना ऑफ ही है ट्रेनिंग चल रही है और सब खैर है उधर ही अपने जी गेम कब खुलना है उनका गोदाउन लारे लगाए हुए हैं उन्होंने 4 महीनों से
यही लारे ही लगाए हुए हैं बस
और सब सेट है
2 हफ्ते पहले पूछा कह रहा इसी महीने हो जाएगा ये महीना भी मुकने वाला है
चलो कोई नहीं कभी बना ही रहे हैं खुल ही जाएगा चलो ख्याल रखो अपना
सामर तो खड़ा है
हाँ कौन है तरका ये भी बड़ा मारता है उनकी टीम अच्छी है So Taraka Dhananjaya, the wicket keeper in at 3. Bhavishya Gaikwad coming into bowl from the far end. Another left arm tweaker. So long on and deep mid in position. Samal is 1 hit away from his half century. Oh, just got tied up in his pads there. Is it a legal delivery? Yeah, just brushed, just kissed the pad. Well, Taraka, he doesn't mess around either. He likes to hit the ball hard. Genuine opener by trade. And that number 153 on his back clearly suggests he's a fan of Kusal Pereira. What a knock that was. One of the all-time great test innings in that thrilling victory for Sri Lanka against South Africa. Clearly inspired by greatness, as we all are. Long off and a deep mid-wicket in position. Maybe a hint of turn, but it was a bit too wide. But I like that he's trying to flight the ball, Bhavishya, as compared to Praveen. They're so far ahead of the game. No hurry whatsoever for UUDS. Calmly off the mark. But the real go-getter has been Samaludavatte. He's looked in complete control of proceedings. And he's hit the ball to multiple areas, down the ground, through the covers, the pull, the hook. A real exhibition of stroke play. A rare dot delivery in this bowling effort so far from Lucknow. And he gets his 50 with a maximum over square leg of just 17 deliveries for Samaludavatte. Well played indeed. What a knock. 3 maximums and 7 boundaries. He has taken the Lucknow Capitals to the cleaners and then some. Beautiful fast hands on that sweep. That was some shot. How quickly he got underneath the ball. So even Bhavishya is not being spared here. Oh, what a catch! What an unbelievable take at point. The young lad flinging himself to his right. Another stunning catch in the outfield for Lucknow Capitals. And they've got the big fish. Samal is 50 and out. Take a look at this one. Oh, outstanding from Praveen. Brilliant, truly brilliant. 77 for 2.
स्कोर तो मारा ही है इसमें कोई शॉट वाली बात ही नहीं
29 और 23 कितने हो गए?
जी सर आपकी आवाज़ नहीं
52 रन.
कॉपी सर एंड आल्सो कंफर्म बॉलर प्लीज कॉपी नवजोत सिंह बाजवा बाजवा साहब आगे बोलिए
बाजवा साहब ने भी कमाल कैच पकड़ा.
क्या दोनों ने अच्छे पकड़े
ये बच्चे की पैर देख लो
अकेडमी के बच्चे हैं दो ही कैच तगड़े हो गए
So Navjot Singh Bajwa. What a catch he took in the outfield. Absolute blinders from the Capitals. There's certainly a very good fielding side. Let's see if he can prove to be the man with the golden arm. It's Gayan Chintaka coming in as the next batter in. Just a matter of 50 odd runs, but could get interesting with a few quiet overs and a few wickets falling. Still have to deal with the power play though. 2 overs remaining. Long off and a deep mid wicket in position for Navjot. Bit of leg break quickish leg break. Good start, landing it on a foolish length. Wrist spinners can always make it interesting. So for the left-hander, Gehan, there's a deep mid also, and a long off, is it? Yeah, seems like a long off and a deep mid, so similar field. Nice looking push and safely off the mark. Fielders in the offside ring, naturally a touch deep. But he's been impressive so far. Navjot hides the ball, as you can see in his run-up. A very good delivery. Good to see a slip in place. Keeping it wicket to wicket, that's what you want. Beautifully bowled, very impressive. They're struggling to pick him at the moment, playing him off the wicket. With that sort of arm release, very perpendicular, you should have a good wrong one. Nipping into the right-handers. What a shot from Taraka, inside out. And gone all the way. The shot of the night, in my opinion. Absolutely glorious. Just backed away, created that room, and launched over the fence. Nothing you can do as a bowler about that one. That is something truly special. But not a bad over at all. Only 8 off it so far. And make that 9. So 86 for 2 with 1 over of power play remaining.
आखिरी ओवर 20 रन मारेगा पावर प्ले में फिर जीतेगा मेरी निक्की निक्की ख्वाहिशें
कितना लालची है
सर उनको पता है कि कवरिया में
So the captain will bowl the final over of power play, Milind Patel. Not much they have left to defend, but they will fight till the bitter end. Long off, long on in position. And a split field. Basically a 5-4 split, trying to surround the batters. Oh, inside out again. Glorious from Dhananjaya. Ball is coming on very nicely onto the blade. And he's not too bothered about the fielding restrictions. Just goes up and over. Look at that. Beautiful. Textbook lofted square drive. Hammered through the covers. Don't bother running. That went at the speed of light. Slightly shorter. And he's muscled it through extra cover. They are certainly in a hurry. And up and over mid wicket. He's toying with the bowler here. Settles into the fence again. So Taraka Dhananjaya, 21 of 11. They have really piled it on in the power play. Oh, breathtaking. What a shot. 6 again to raise the 100. This time he goes all the way, the biggest part of the ground. He is a special player. "27 of just 12 deliveries. Another massive over. Will the long on get there? Yeah, Rahil does well. So 105 for 2 at the end of power play. So Navjot will continue. Finally, the power play restrictions are done with. So immediately, 3 men deep on the onside, the long off and the deep cover. There is a sort of a fly slip. Yeah, he's a bit deep though. Would like him to get a yard in closer. Square leg is in. Right in front of that deep cover. He's played that shot exceedingly well this evening, Taraka. But now with that sweeper cover, it could be dangerous. Gayan Chintaka, meanwhile, the left-hander had not had a lot of strike. So he'd be looking to add a few under his belt. Just need another 23 runs for victory. Optimistic appeal, I would say. Plenty of open gaps on the onside. He's been quite impressive, young Navjot. Has good control on his leggies. Superb athlete, as we saw in the field. And getting through his overs relatively. well as compared to the other bowlers. But it does feel like it's going to be a thumping victory for the Tuskers. All the good work done in the bowling department. So 109 for 2. Atharva Mohit. Another leg spinner coming into the game. So let's see if he can create an impact. Looking pretty relaxed is the UUDS Tuskers dugout. Job done in the first innings. And then Samal with that explosive 50 has set them on their way. Oh, beautifully bowled. Taraka looking to hit against the spin. Bit of work here for the long off. And he does really well. Brilliant fielding. I think it might be Navjot out there. Still working hard to defend every single run. That's a good attitude being shown here by Lucknow Capitals. Fair enough, the batting effort didn't go your way, but you can still strive hard in the field. Taken 2 outstanding catches already. Been a tidy over from Atharv so far. Maybe if they had 150, 160, it could have been a different story in this matchup. He's got him! Beautifully done. Taraka Dhananjaya walking down the wicket and he missed it. Simple stumping for Ritesh Kumar. And another one bites the dust for UUDS Tuskers. So 3 wickets down now.
मेरा तो बहुत पुराना नंबर है जो तकरीबन दो दो तीन बार बनी है
कौन आया ये? अच्छा ये भी इनकी टीम में है. वेरी गुड. So hard hitting all rounder Charit Nirmal coming in at 5. He certainly likes to deal in boundaries. But full credit to young Atharv for a delightful piece of bowling. Oh, how close was that? Beauty. 1 for 2. 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 And almost did the trick. What a superb over. So it's going to be young Jainik Ranim coming into bowl from the near end. Let's see what he can do. Very young of age, but plenty of promise. Bit of off spin from the youngster. Just 16 runs required for the Tuskers. And that's why perhaps they've sent out Charit Nirmal to take care of the game. Maybe before the drinks break. Oh, that one kept low. Not a great shot. Only as buys, so it was within the tram lines. It's tough going for the keepers. They only really get the limelight when they make a mistake. Can't even call it limelight, spotlight rather. Well judged single there. Oh, dear me. Charit Nirmal played all across that one. I was expecting the death rattle. But very good bowling from young Jainik. He's getting a bit of grip and turn. So fair play to Lucknow. They bowled really well outside the power play. Could have been a different story if they had won the toss and bowled first. Given! Playing across the line, and young Jainik traps one plum in front. Charit Nirmal looked all at sea, and the umpire agrees. That is top stuff from the young spinner. That is a memory to cherish. Take a look. Yeah, that was smack plum in front. 117 for 4. इतनी सीधी गेंद आप दे ही देगा भाई ये वो लग रहा है मृदुता और कैप्टन लग रहा है दिलान
मतलब 3-4 ओवर और समझ लो,
है
3 ओवर और समझ लो।
खुदा को मांगने यार नहीं ये खेलता है मारता है 11 रन बनाने के लिए 13 ओवर लगाएंगे तो यार 12 रन नहीं ये कैप्टन नहीं है
आलू है मेरे ख्याल में।
ये वो है शायद मृदुता तो छोटा बॉलर वही है
कपिल मोदिता, लक्षण बैटर और अथर्वा बॉलर।
ये वाला कारवान वाला भी स्ट्रीम नहीं हो रहा $1,000 वो भी है So Mudita, the new batter in. It's been a flurry of wickets going down for the Tuskers. Something they certainly need to improve on for the next game. How they've lost momentum outside the batting power play. Wickets have tumbled. So Atharv will continue. Bowled a fabulous first over. And he wallops that, but straight to long on. What is happening here? It's a collapse for the Tuskers. Back-to-back wickets. So Asal Sigara having to get involved with the bat. Who would have thought when they raised 100 in the power play? It's been a stunning collapse for UUDS Tuskers. And this young lad Atharv has been truly phenomenal. And they're certainly very wary against him now. It was Gihan Chintaka who looked to clear the long on. Just couldn't get beyond Nabil Arshid. And they are fighting tooth and nail for every single run here. That's the beauty of cricket. You're never really out of it. It's never truly over. And Lucknow will take a lot of heart with this bowling display. How the young spinners have turned it on. Making the UUDS Tuskers fight for every run now. Slightly short and punished. And Rahil, has he done well? I think he has. To keep it to 2. A rare loose delivery from Atharv. Can't find the gap. So 120 for 5 at the halfway stage.
भाई ये 3 बालों में खत्म है।
So young Jainik, first over was a beauty. Only 3 runs and a wicket. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This is delightful. He is some talent, this boy. Very experienced team like UUDS being put under pressure. And they're having to give some due respect. It's a moral victory, I dare say, for Lucknow. How these young spinners have really put a lot of pressure. Jainik, Atharv, Navjot. They'll take a lot of heart from this bowling display. Oh, he almost yoked himself. A bit of chirp around the batter as well. Mudita Lakshan looking for that big sweep. Oh, there is an appeal. I think it missed everything. That went over the stumps. This is some bowling. And this wicket has come alive. Oh, full toss. No ball. So the string of dot deliveries and that pressure created has been diffused. Just stepped out of the hand of young Jainik. So just one hit away now. That spell has finally been broken. And could that be the game? Yes, it will. The Tuskers seal it with a 6. And in the end, win by 5 wickets. Fair play to Lucknow. They fought till the end. But it is the men in blue who get the job done. Winning hit, a long hop on middle end leg and sent packing for 6.
ये अब्दुल रहमान के पास लेके जाऊं चार्ज होने के लिए जल्दी से टॉस के लिए